Born with cerebral palsy, Donald Martin has been confined to a wheelchair his entire life. The 45-year-old, who says he's unable to work, lives in his parents' house, one of the few places he says he feels comfortable. Despite his handicaps, though, the Rock Crusher resident says he tries to maintain a positive outlook.
I've been in this wheelchair all my life. Well, sometimes it's rough and sometimes it's up, so it always keep yourself up. I keep myself up.
While he does his best to get around in his electric wheelchair, Martin said his independence is severely impeded by the lack of handicap accessibility across New Providence. He added that the general lack of compassion from fellow Bahamians compounds an already difficult situation.
Then when I'm rolling in my chair, you got to look out for people because they ain't handicap friendly over here, and they tell you use the sidewalks, right? But how one time, when you get up on one part of the sidewalk, when you reach way down, ain't no slope. So you got to either drop there or you got to go way back down to get out, then you got to go on the road.
Martin says people sometimes scream at him when he is forced to operate his wheelchair on the road. He described one such incident that he had recently.
I'm not in the road, I'm on the side of the road. And this lady that's blowing me, oh, you need to come on the road. I said, well, okay, then you can't hop out and come put me in your car and come and carry me where you go. Carry me where you need to go. Because so I don't know, some people just...
So you'd say that even just the general public, it makes it difficult sometimes?
Yes, most all the times.
On January 1st, 2016, the provisions of the Persons with Disabilities Equal Opportunities Act pertaining to accessibility to public buildings and parking came into force, starting the clock for proprietors of public spaces to ensure compliance with rules governing accessibility for persons with disabilities. The clock timed out more than 2 years ago. However, many buildings are not compliant and many roads still don't have sidewalks. Martin said while there have been some changes over time, a lot more needs to be done. And in some cases, he said, things have gotten worse.
Back in the day, you might don't believe me, but I used to try to catch a bus. The bus driver, I had friends in the bus who actually, I used to wait on the bus stop, and they actually stopped the bus, and they came out, they see, and they lift me in the bus and fold up my chair, fold up my chair and put me on the bus, and then whatever route I want to stop at, they stop me at, you see.
However, Martin said nowadays using public transportation is not an option. Despite some setbacks, Martin said there are some good people, especially in the disabled community, who do their best to help each other out. Years ago, Martin struck up a friendship with a blind man, and they've been helping out each other ever since.
His name is Don. That's my good friend, He'd be by the South House. Sometimes I just go there with him, and help him around, put him on the bus and stuff. Like as you see me usually put him on the bus and stuff, make sure he's straight. He's helped me out, nice help, So we just, be there for one another.
Reporting for Guardian News Network, I'm Jasmine Brown.